Hey everybody, so this week, sorry it's a little late for the video. I had a lot of birthday festivities going on. And thank you for all the birthday wishes for those who did, and those who didn't, don't worry about it, it's just another birthday. So, anyways, today we're going to be talking about the HAIRCOVERY line. I have had this, so I actually got it the night before Thanksgiving, and I've been using it since, and I am a pretty frequent hair washer. If anything, I'll go one day without washing, and if I go more than one day, I'll usually use some dry shampoo. I don't like using dry shampoo if I don't have to. I have pretty dry scalp, and so when I use dry shampoo, I feel like it makes my hair even more dry. Granted, it does soak up those oils, but I just feel like my hair also gets really flaky then. It's just a personal experience. Everybody's different. But that is why I wanted to try using the HAIRCOVERY line. I've been trying to find a line that works best for me. And like I said, everybody is different. First of all, disclaimer, Austin's playing video games in the background, so if you hear other voices, that's him. But anyways, so I have been trying to find a shampoo line that works best for me for a really, really long time. I'm trying to think of what I've used. So I used to use purple shampoo because back in high school I had colored my hair and it was a lighter blonde. This is my natural color. I don't have any color in it, by the way. So it was a lighter color and I had highlights, so I was using purple shampoo, and then I was like, you know what, my scalp is really dry. I was asking like what to use, so I'd actually use Head and Shoulders a little bit, and so I did that, and then after Head and Shoulders, sorry, I'm picking my brain to think of what else I've used. I like Head and Shoulders because it you feel clean after it, but at the same time you could also tell it's not completely clean. It's a hard example, but that's what I got at the moment. And then I've also used Aussie. I loved Aussie because it smelled really good and it was cheap. Like, Aussie's cheap. So I used that for a while, and then I started using Pantene, and I thought Pantene's great. It's a little bit more expensive than Aussie. It still smells really good, and I used that religiously. And then I noticed that my dry scalp started coming back because I was like, oh, this is not what I wanted. So I was talking to my my hairstylist, and she recommended that I get this line called Malibu. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but pretty much it just deep cleans your hair, and it takes care of everything. And it protects your hair if you have color treatment, but it's kind of equivalent to Head and Shoulders except more intense. So I was using that, and it was pretty great, but for me it was a little bit it was expensive. And I was like, you know what, I feel like this is the same as Head and Shoulders, so why am I using it, pretty much? So then I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go back to Pantene. And then I started selling for SENEGENCE, and the entire time I was using their products and I was selling for them, I'm like, why don't they have a hair line, like a hair care line? I feel like this is ridiculous. I feel like they could be making so much money, and what do you know, they got it. So I waited a little bit. I waited to see what people would think first. And I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of expensive. I mean, we do have a discount for being sellers, but even then it was still kind of expensive. And I was concerned. I was like, if I'm gonna be investing in this, is it worth it? I wanted to know if other people thought it was worth it too. And I don't have that much money, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not rich. This is definitely a hobby of mine, and it gets me a little bit extra money, but it's not gonna give me everything I want in life. So I was being savvy. Anyways, so then I tried our samples. Unfortunately, they are out of stock right now. I just checked because I had a couple people who wanted to try them, and this is what made me thought of doing the review. But unfortunately, the sample strip is out online. hopefully they come back soon. This already happened once, so I'm sure they'll come back. It's been very popular. But I got one of those, and I tried it, and I was like, you know what, this is actually really good. And then my friend Heidi, she also bought the shampoo and the conditioner. I don't think she bought the serum. She might have gotten it now, but so she got the shampoo and the conditioner, and she said, you know what, I'm going to try it. I'm going to give it a shot. And she recently just cut her hair, but she had long hair like mine, and my hair, like, it's not even in the camera. It's pretty long, you know, pretty long. And when you have long hair, you gotta use a little bit more shampoo, not a lot. Obviously, you don't want to not overwash, but you don't want your hair to get grimy with the leftover shampoo on your hair. So, you know, you're thinking, okay, I'm going to be buying this expensive product. I have a lot of hair. Isn't going to be worth it. And so I'm going to kind of go through on how this works. So finally, I bought it. Sorry, that's Austin. Finally, I bought it. I got this, like I said, about a week and a half ago, and I've been loving it. So what happens is your hair, at first, your hair kind of goes through an exfoliation process, and it gets rid, so the first wash, it's kind of hard to explain, but the first wash, it like gets rid of all of the old residue that your old shampoo is leaving. You obviously don't notice it because you wash your hair all the time, and you're like, oh, this is like great, this is beautiful, but you're not feeling it compared to like somebody else's hair or something like that. So you're going to be feeling your own hair, and that's it. So the first wash is you're going to be like, why did I buy this? I hate this stuff. This was a terrible idea. Excuse me, I have hair in my mouth. Speaking of hair, you're going to be like, this is terrible. I'm regretting this so much. And then for me, it took about maybe 3 washes. I was like, well, shoot, like, I still don't like this stuff. I'm still not sold on it. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I feel like this is terrible. But then it happened. Voila! About my 4th wash, it worked for me. And it was great. And it does take a little bit of time. It's all dependent on how your hair is. Like, mine is dry. It's straight, as you can see. Like, I didn't even straighten it today. This is air dry. I have stick straight hair, and I don't color it. So this is pretty like your basic natural dry hair. It's long, so I do use a little bit more shampoo, but for me it only took about 4 days, technically 5. Other people I've watched and I've listened and I've looked around, and it took them probably about, this one girl that I follow online, it took her 3 weeks. And I was like, oh my god, you tried this stuff for 3 weeks and you felt like it wasn't good enough for you? Like, I'm amazed at her willpower to keep going. So, everybody's different. But, not only, so, you use the shampoo, obviously, first. I actually just do one. So, I'll put, like, this much in my hand. Maybe a little bit. I'll do about that much. I'm not gonna lie. I need a lot, okay? And I'll lather, like, I'll just go like this until I see it suds. The secret is suds, people. I just go like this, and then I go directly to the scalp. And then, because shampoo obviously washes your hair, but you need to take care of your scalp if you want your hair to look good. Because that's where your oils come from. That is where, like, buildup's going to happen. So if you want your hair to grow, you want your scalp to be taken care of. And obviously it's hard to see, but I feel like my scalp's doing pretty good. It's tough, but you know, it happens. So you're going to scrub, and you're going to scrub, and then obviously you want to get some more of your hair in there. But then what you're going to do is you're going to rinse it. And then after you rinse, you're going to go ahead and obviously take your conditioner. And then Austin's in the kitchen, he's distracting me. So then you're going to take your conditioner. And the conditioner is also equally important. He's getting a cookie. Anyway, so you're going to take your conditioner. And you're not going to go directly to the roots. You're actually going to go to your ends. Your ends are what going to, like, is what it's going to need, like the moisture. So you're gonna, I take maybe a little bit less than shampoo. I know I use more shampoo than conditioner. That's always how I've been. Like I've always had to get shampoo before conditioner, and then I get like this weird rotation cycle, and I hate it. I hate it. So anyways, it's a goal of mine to have these run out at the same time. It'd be amazing. Anyways, so then you take the conditioner, and I'll rub it all over my hand skin, and I'll get it all over my ends, and I'll really work it through the very ends. I'll get everywhere, and then if I can, I'll go back up to the scalp. I won't scrub in the scalp. I'll just kind of like gently, because you don't want the conditioner in your, it won't hurt it, but it's definitely not going to help it. So anyways, the shampoo, in my opinion, I think you need to have a little bit more than less with the shampoo. It is expensive. I'm not gonna lie. It is only 7 ounces. It's going to be expensive. But then with the conditioner, I feel like the conditioner does really good. So the shampoo, I like it. I think I need to mess around with it a little bit more. I mean, my hair feels really clean, but I mean, all of us girls and women and ladies alike, even men, you know how hard it is to find really good shampoo. Men can use this stuff too. So you kind of have to mess around with it and find what works best for you. I mean, there's so many different things you could be doing. Well then we got our hair serum. This is what I was most excited for, guys. So excited for this. When they came out this, I was like, I have to get my hands on that. Obviously, I waited till I can get all 3 of them together, but I was so excited. So this, it says you need a dime size, and I found out if you do 1 full pump, it's a dime. It's amazing. It measured it out for you. I love SENEGENCE for that, because I'm always like, oh, is this enough? Is this not? 1 pump, you're good. And what you're going to do is you're going to just rub it into the tips. Not your whole hand, like the tips of your fingers. Once you got on your tips, you do this 2 to 3 times a week, by the way. So I'm actually on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule for it. You kind of decide what works best with you. But if you just set a schedule, you're golden. And then you're going to do it. I think it works best for me when I have my wet hair. You can also do it on dry if that works with your washing schedule. I haven't tried it with dry, but I just like it with wet, because that's what I've always done. Because I'll get I used to get detangler spray, and I used to get like hair protectant and all that stuff. But this stuff, it'll protect your hair. It also helps it grow and helps it get more volumized. So you're gonna go in, and I go like this, and then you just massage it into your scalp, and you're gonna go everywhere. And you're gonna feel weird. I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna feel like, this is crazy. Why am I doing this? I feel like it's not doing anything. To be honest, I haven't noticed anything, but it's only been a week and a half. I have pretty thick hair already. It's pretty thick. So I have no problems with hair thinning at the moment, but I feel like this collection works best when it's all together. So it's pretty great, and the back, this stuff smells so good. It's so good. That's how a couple people asked me, what are you wearing? And I was like, oh, it's my new stuff. So then they wanted samples. So I was like, it's expensive. You want a sample? And they were like, yeah. So the samples are what I'm looking for. So the big kahuna, whatever he's waiting for, this stuff, $40 a bottle. Yeah. And then this is $60. Like I said, I get a discount, and I've been saving for it. So that is how I was able to afford it. I'll see how I feel when the bottle runs out. So far, I've noticed my hair feels really clean. That is the first thing you're going to notice. You're going to be like, this stuff is really clean, and your hair is really soft. My hair has been really soft. Usually when I straighten it, it gets really soft. I mean, I feel like that's with anybody who straightens their hair. But when it feels like if I straighten my hair, and I straightened it last night, and it was really soft. So that's awesome. I haven't noticed any volumizing yet. This also helps lengthen your hair. So if you have, like, for example, if you're a cancer survivor, first of all, like, that's awesome. Thank you. Congrats to you. Like, that's amazing that you're in remission. But rub this on your scalp, and I've seen people, I should post it on my Facebook page, but I've seen people where their hair has grown so much in 2 months. And we've had this stuff out, oh, I want to say like the beginning of October. So it's a pretty amazing. I feel like you're going to notice more of a difference if you have short hair. I'm not going to lie, short hair is probably going to be more beneficial in the beginning. With longer hair, it's going to take longer. That's why I was very skeptical when I wanted to get this. So those are the biggest things you're going to notice at first. I might do another kind of review, touch-up, update, or whatever in about a month or so, maybe when I run out of the bottle. I'll let you know what I think. But yeah, and remember, if you don't, like, if you're so skeptical about it, you try the samples and you're like, you know what, I'm still skeptical. You can, it's 100% back money back guarantee. Sorry. So if what we suggest, even if you use the full bottle, you can still get your money back. You'll be like, you know what, I tried the full bottle. I tried it. I didn't like it. Guess what? I will send you your money back. It's not that hard. You guys can just be honest with me, and I'll help you through it. You know, I'm gonna want to know, you know, what did you not like about it? What do you think they could have done different? And if you still need help finding good hair care products, I'm not a cosmetologist, but I can do my best to try to help you with tips and tricks on it. I mean, I feel all women have pretty good ideas about what they want to do with their hair, and they've had their own experiences, good and bad. So everybody has their own opinions, and they're all equally as important. But again, HAIRCOVERY collection. So far, I'm having a good experience with it. You have to be patient with it. That's all you gotta do. Patience is key. It's kind of like when you put lip sense on and it goes through an exfoliating process. Patience. And then yeah, that's all I got for you guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys go ahead and click that bell to be notified, and go ahead and subscribe and like this video. But yeah, you guys have a great week, and we'll see you again. Bye.